Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back for episode number 18 of Monster Hunter World. So, in the previous episode, we took on the Lugiana. We got debated into thinking that we were actually going to be doing the Rotten Vale straight away. But no, it was in fact first the Lugiana. Let me real quick check if we can upgrade this greatsword while I talk. So, in today's episode, we will be... Oh, we can! Look at that, we can, with Monster Bone Plus. We must have gotten that from defeating the Lugiana. Nice, Ice Element Tree as well now. So like I've mentioned in previous episodes, Element is actually not that relevant for the Greatsword, but I'm looking at the stats, and you can see that, like, this Thunder Greatsword, for example, has the same amount of attack as this regular Greatsword. So I wonder if... How much attack does this one have, for example? 672. So there's actually... Wait, so there's actually literally no detriment to using an elemental greatsword. Okay, on that note, let us actually make one. Real quick then. Forge, weapons, greatsword. So I guess, you know, there's only it doesn't bring any disadvantages to using it. I would fully expect that an elemental greatsword should have less, you know, regular attack than a regular greatsword, but I guess if not, then there's literally no downside. Nope, wrong one again. There is literally no downside to doing this. Alright, except, you know, you spend materials, but like I said, I grinded up a bunch of... I say that, but look, I grinded up so many Geratidos, and already we're out of Aquasact. Alright, it's fine though, it's fine. Let's make this water greatsword then. And the reason I do water is because I do know what monster we'll be running into in this quest. And it is weak to water, I believe, so... Yeah, in the previous episode we took on the Lugiana, and we got debated to think that we were going to go into the Rotten Vale first, but then we didn't. There was a whole cutscene. Check it out, it was dumb. But yeah, in this episode we're finally going down to the bottom of the Rotten Vale, so let's go check it out.
Now is the time.
Right, let's try this again. Ready to make your descent into the depths of the Rotten Vale? Let's do this. I suppose we need to find a place safe enough for you to depart and suitable for camp. There you shall resume your search for Zora Magdaros. And do not forget my request. You must think deeply. What is the Rotten Vale? We've covered that actually in the Rotten Vale episode number 15, I believe. So go check that out if you haven't. I look forward to hearing what you come up with. Well then, off we go. Except again... Oh, really? You can set this one for more than one player. Interesting. Except, again, they never address the theories that I, you know, go into detail on, which is really dumb. So, that her saying all that doesn't actually mean anything. Alright, we're in this quest. Let us have some food.
Down here somewhere. I have a feeling I know what the Rotten Vale is.
Okay, well then what is it? Why don't you tell me? Save me the effort of doing everything again. You know? Anyways, oh. Right, I was looking for, I was looking for the rations that we haven't gotten out of the supply box yet. Astera Jerky, I was right then, in suspecting that we're going to be fighting what I thought we were going to be fighting. Interesting. So Astera Jerky, rather, is something that prevents bleeding. Or cures bleeding, which is a mechanic introduced for a specific monster that is not actually in this game, called Seregios. Back in the Monster Hunter, I think it was 4 days. Again, Monster Hunter 4 was the best game ever in Monster Hunter, so it's very likely. Wait, did we just have the second base? Oh wow, we just automatically get a second base. All right, cool. So yeah, there's no more bases now in this place. That's it. Only 2. Oh, Zora Magdaros tracks. Where? Presumably down there. So let's just jump down. Oh yeah, there we go. The blue bug, right? Blue bug shows Elder Dragon shit. Let's see. I just know that it's been here. All right, cool. Bottom of the Vale lies up ahead. It's the only place where Magdaros could have gone. I actually prefer the Bright Moss. Oh, there was more... Oh, Water Moss, actually, even. Yeah, not Bright Moss, Water Moss. That's the one I want. puddle pods.
I'm going to.
No, no, do not come. Do not come. Fuck off. I don't want you here.
Here!
No, do not. Why is she running ahead of me?
You figured it out too, haven't you? What the Rotten Veil really is.
So, what they make... Well, I mean, I'm sure they'll say it sooner or later, so I'm not going to spoil what they make out the Rotten Veil to be. But the Rotten Veil is so more intricate than the... Yeah, that's acid. If you go in it, look at my health. Just plummeting. So yeah, definitely avoid those pools of acid. For sure. Again, there's pools of acid here, but not pools of tar. Which would make sense given the rattle ban, so I don't know. Let's mine these spots, get some more ores. So yeah, they don't go into nearly as much detail onto what the Rotten Veil actually is as they should, but they do start the process, and it's quite intricate. Quite interesting even as well. So, let's see. Is she copying the other woman? Oh no, I guess that's for the effluvium that she has a mask on. I see.
But what happened to Zora Magdaros?
Yeah, I mean...
There's no place else for it to go.
How does a big-ass thing like that just disappear into the nothingness, right?
I think we should split up and look.
No, don't split up! You don't have a weapon! Yeah, and this... Yeah, exactly. What did you expect to happen? One of the coolest, if not the coolest monster in this entire game. Again, its subspecies is designed... subspecies was definitely designed before it was, but... The Hound from Hell. Look at those claws. Oh, I love Odogaron so much. Yeah, you don't even have a weapon. What's your plan now then? How do you keep yourself alive? So fucking lucky. She is so fucking lucky. Is that, or she's shooting you with dung bombs, I think.
Don't stop! Keep going!
Yeah, that looks like she's shooting it with dung bombs. Oh, did you see that? A second skull.
No, she can't hold that thing off. We've got to help her.
What are you going to do? You just nearly died. You're the reason she's in this situation to begin with.
I hope she's okay.
God, I hate her. I hate her so much. I absolutely despise her. Just stay in base. Don't leave the safety of base, please. You just end up putting other people in danger with your stupidity. For fuck's sake. And yeah, we're unlocking all these new places in the, let's just appreciate these bones for a second. Grab these mite seeds, because we can. Like, look at this. So cool. Now, I don't know that this greatsword is actually any good against, or the greatsword in general, rather, is any good against the Odogaron. I suspect that it isn't, but look at it. So cool. So this is the only other monster in this game that follows the same body plan scheme thing as the Tobikadashi, that flying squirrel weasel thing. That you may recall, we fought in the forest. And... oh god, that missed me, thank god. Yeah, he hits really hard, he's ridiculously fast. So this is going to be tough with the greatsword for sure. But, you know, I can always try. Shouldn't have charged it up, damn it, that's my bad. That's my bad, I have that one. Yeah, this is nothing, just wait until he gets pissed. Then you'll see why I say he's way too fast. So, the Tobikadashi and the Odogaron are definitely the only, I'd say pretty much, the only two monsters in this game that are actually quite, I mean, regular monsters, not counting some of the Elder Dragons, of course. They're actually basically impossible when using the Insect Glaive, because they're so low to the ground and they move back and forth so much, and their bodies are so narrow, that getting those extra hits off when you're bouncing on them is quite difficult with the Insect Glaive. And that's really where the power of the Insect Glaive excels. It's getting those chains off, right? Yes, he missed me, I thought he might. Get fucked. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Didn't mean to do a regular slash, but I'll take it. Okay, let's get this last hit off. Can I get the full charge on it? Yes. There we go. Broke the tail as well. So you can actually break... Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Let me blast you into the wall. Let me blast you into the wall. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is going really well. You can actually cut this guy's tail off, unlike the Tobi... Well, there he goes. Unlike the Tobi Kadashi, you can actually cut this guy's tail off. But, oh, yeah, see now he's mad, he doesn't stay down anymore. He's getting fucked up, though. This water damage is doing ridiculous... It's putting on ridiculous pressure on him. So, I scratch what, like, again, like I said, it's better to have raw value attack than an elemental attack on weapons that don't hit that often, like this one. But given that the base attack value was actually the same... Oh no, don't carve the tail! Yep. I was trying to grab the shiny! No! Okay, well that didn't go that well. And that is why the Odogaron is a threat. Realistically, I should have 100% maxed out my armor. Do we have max potions? I know we grabbed the max potion. Can we make more? I don't like fighting this thing without more max potions. So, let's see. Can we... I think this? No, Mega Nutrients and Mandragora. This shouldn't be it. I'll try to see what this actually does, but I feel like this isn't it. Or is it? It is! This is how you make max potions. So we need to farm Mandragora. Okay, that's good to know. Let's just grab then those... Let's grab one... We only have the one max potion. Wait, what? Why can we only... Oh, that's an ancient potion. Wait, I don't want the ancient potion. Hang on. I want the max potion. Yeah, okay, we only have the one max potion, but hopefully we won't need any more. We definitely need to farm some more Mandragora mushrooms, though. I mean, we were doing a ridiculous amount of damage, and things were going well with this weapon. So I am going to keep things as they are. I'm going to keep using it. It was going okay, but I need to get... You've got to be really fast on your feet and really fast with your inputs against this thing. Because like you saw there, one mistake and it's all over. That's all it takes. One hit, you do one thing wrong and you just die. Very, very much so. One of the most fun, most interactive fights in this game. You just gotta consistently be on your toes. Its strength lies definitely in its speed and sheer damage output. The Odogaron's, that is. And not by any means in its tenacity. Yeah, he's ignoring us though, it would seem. Okay, good. I kind of just want to take a breather for a second, carve up its tail. I'm so mad. I was trying to grab its shiny. There was a shiny on the ground over here. And then the character started acting... Seriously, I got a scale from the tail. I didn't even get an actual fucking tail. That's just dumb. That just upsets me. You should always get a tail when carving the tail. I don't care. Even if sometimes you get plates, because I know if the Odogaron has a plate, then the Odogaron definitely has a plate as well. But even if you can sometimes get plates, and that's a nice little advantage boost there. Yeah, there's no excuse for not getting a tail from the fucking tail. That just pisses me off. Hey, some more Mandragora, nice. We only got the one though. What are the bugs doing? Fucking hell. They're all over the place. Yeah, we definitely need to go upgrade this armor though. We should have a good amount more of armor shares now. We can probably max it out. So I really have no excuse for not having done that yet. Except that, you know, I just didn't think about it. So we'll do that at the end of this episode, probably. Oh, footprints, nice. Nice. Okay. We have puddle pods, so we can slam them into a wall. If and when we find them. There we go. Is this more Mandragora? No, that's Nitro Shroom. Nitro Shroom's quite important as well, though, for other things. Yeah, you see how he's carrying a chunk of meat in his mouth? So Odogarons will actually go up into the Coral Highlands and hunt up there. And come back down and just toss down their prey down here and then just create stockpiles from which they then gather chunks of meat like that to take back to their nest, which is where we were actually earlier just now. We were actually in its nest. To consume it there. Again, this monster is fantastically designed. It's such a hellhound. It's exactly the kind of thing this area needed. A literal hellhound. And that spinny move that kills us the first time, that's its strongest move. There we go. I was about to say, where'd he go? Not being able to see him is a very dangerous situation. Very, very dangerous situation, because if you can't see him, then that means he can hit you, without you even knowing about it. And yeah, you've seen how much damage this guy does, so I don't need to emphasize why you really don't want him to be able to hit you. Oh, can we not? Come on. I should heal. This is dumb. God damn it, he does so much damage. Luckily he hasn't induced bleeding yet. I'm glad we have Astera jerkies. Which is really stupid, by the way. No reason why a jerky should be able to heal you up, but let's use up these first aid meds while we have this slight opening. Trying to get a ride on him, but I feel like we've already gotten one, so I shouldn't focus too much on it. I feel like I'm pretty sure you can break every single one of his claws individually. Yeah, you see when he trips, when you deal damage to like one of their legs, they'll usually trip. But when he's raged, he doesn't trip. He just keeps coming at you. He regains his balance and just keeps coming. I love this monster. Again, his subspecies definitely feels like the original design, but honestly in this guy's case, I can see that as not being true. In the Legiana, no. The Legiana's subspecies was definitely the original design for that monster. Okay, he's tired now. Yeah, so he's so fast, but in exchange for being so fast, he has very little stamina and very little health. But yeah, so maybe this guy's subspecies was actually meant as the original. Nice, I managed to keep him from damaging me there. But again, I can honestly see that as not being the case. It's entirely possible. Like, he just works as, you know, the dog from Hades. Although his subspecies is a better example of that than Heal. Seriously, he's already pissed again? Wow, okay. Oh wow, you see, is that from me shooting that? Oh yeah, because I shot him into that wall, didn't I? So I guess that with the torch pods. Interesting. Oh, what is going on? What the hell? I'm so confused. Did he not go this way? I can barely see what's on the screen right now. Hey, look, it's a great Gyros. Don't run into the Odogaron, buddy. You'll regret it. Yeah, the Odogaron can take shortcuts that the player cannot. Makes it kind of hard to track him and stay on top of him at all times. He's just a very, very versatile, very mobile, agile monster. I love it. You haven't even seen him when he hasn't even gone completely nuts yet. He does get worse than what you've been able to see so far. There we go, broke another one of his legs. Yeah, you can break his hind legs individually, as well as his front legs collectively, I believe. So if he gets up, I should still get this hit off. Nice. Oh, no more Ghillie Mantle. Oh god, he's not done! He's still not done! And he's still not done. I love this monster! King of combos right here. Can I, let me remove the Ghillie Mantle. What did I, yeah, just that way. Where is he? He's behind me. Oh, he's dragging, oh look at this, he's dragging a Legiana corpse. Shit, so I guess he hunts, yeah, okay, so like I said, he goes up top, hunts Legianas, tosses them down here, and then just drags them back home. But the Gyros do not like him being around, and honestly, they're relatively evenly matched. I don't think that those two have a turf war, though. I know he does have a turf war with the Radovan, which is actually a really cool looking turf war as well. But I'm pretty sure he does not have one with the Gyros. Oh, there we go. And this is why they're relatively evenly matched. The Gyros, like, he is very, very susceptible to paralysis. And the Gyros, of course, being paralysis monsters, that, you know, that causes them to be relatively on similar grounds. He's nearly dead, though. Look how fast he limps. Even when he limps, he's ridiculously fast. He's gone. He's already gone. You can't even see him anymore. Oh, Odogaron. The dog from Hades. I don't know what I'll title this episode. Although I do like that I've been doing that recently. But probably not that. I probably won't title it The Dog from Hades. That's honestly, it's subspecies. It's the one that deserves that title, not him. He is just, he's probably like the Hound of Baskerville. I feel like, yeah, he's the Hound of Baskerville, not... We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. I mean, you can just check the title right now and see what I ended up going with, but... Where is he? And can I get the piercing? I guess I can't. I guess they ran. I ran out of time or something. Where did he go? I mean, I know he just went back to his nest, but he literally just teleports there. He takes secret passageways that aren't even on the map, and he just shows up in his nest. Like, fair enough, but kind of annoying at the same time, you know? They used to have a lot more of stuff like that in Monster Hunter. It's actually quite recently that they've stopped doing that, and by recently I literally mean this game, that they've stopped doing that. Oh, my throat. Okay. So where be his nest? I think it's this way, pretty sure. Yeah, through this, just look at that carcass in the middle there. So cool. I love this area. Definitely, like, not visually, but lore-wise, you know, lore-wise, in terms of what it's supposed to be, this is the best area in all of Monster Hunter, for sure. I'll get that bone pile later. For right now, let me try to get a fully charged hit off on him while he sleeps here. I don't feel like I'll have it. I feel like I'm gonna miss, but I'll try. Oh no, I hit it with a shitty one. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's take this opportunity to... Oh, nope. Stop. Stop. Okay. I mean, I guess... Oh, he's tired. Okay. Well, this is a great opportunity for you to get tired, buddy. Let me get a latch onto your face. Oh, I don't think he's... Yeah, he is facing you well. Yeah, there we go. Did you see how slowly he moved while that was happening, though? It's ridiculous how the speed changes in this game. When they're tired and they are. Like, it's just so drastic. It didn't used to be that drastic. And that's the Odogaron. It's been a while since something had actually killed us in this game. And I have no... Like, the first time I fought him, I'm pretty sure he either killed me twice or I actually lost the hunt. The very first time. But like I said, I was doing everything with the Insect Glaive back then. And he is really, really tough with the Insect Glaive. Because, like, when you're trying to go after him, by the time you get there, he's already, you know, somewhere else and in the process of attacking you. So, yeah, for sure, definitely do not recommend the Insect Glaive. But the Greatsword worked out really well there. That was about 15 minutes, yeah. That's how long it should take, honestly. It's how long any hunt should take in Monster Hunter. So, wait, what is this? A little passageway. Dragonfell Berry. Why are those still in the game? Mysterious Berry rumored... Oh, didn't get to read it. Why are those still in the game? So I've addressed this issue before with the null berries, right? And I did that. So I did that and I glossed over it very quickly. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna get to talk about it again.
Where is she? I thought she'd be with you.
Okay, calm the fuck down. You put her in harm's way. I understand why you're freaking out, but no, don't go out for another look, you dumbass. You want to have the same issue all over again, just with me.
You're okay. I was scared to death.
All right, easy, easy. I'm just glad that you're not hurt. Thank you.
Hey,
I was planning to
finally someone thanks us in this game.
But, well, you saved me the trouble. Now, that's enough.
God damn it! Like, take some responsibility, you know.
Remember? Did you learn all you could about the Veil? Now tell me everything. What did you feel out there?
What do you mean? It's a very weird question.
I think the Veil is where the monsters come to die.
Amen.
It's their graveyard, and this whole land is a vast ecosystem revolving around it.
They don't specify there, but it's the graveyard of elder dragons, more so than anything else. It's definitely the graveyard of elder dragons as opposed to the graveyard of all monsters. Like, they make it sound there, but...
The Veil is where monsters come to rest. They sense the end and make their way here.
Huh. The hell? Oh, snow.
Their bodies become nutrients that feed the coral highlands.
Yeah, there's that connection
From
between the
death
two.
rises new life, which after a cycle returns to the Veil to die again.
So well thought out. So fantastically well thought out.
It's an ecological marvel.
This place is beautiful.
One that easily dwarfs any I have ever seen.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. Imagine something like this in our world.
Have you really considered the important question?
What's that?
Who's at the heart of it? What monster could serve as the nutrients for a system this large?
Exactly.
What's the mystery behind the Elder Crossing? You know the answer.
Exactly.
They die here.
Bingo! An Elder's death is the catalyst. The Veil is Zora Magdaros's resting place.
But why though? Because again, people have literally sketched it out, and it's literally two Dalamadors coiled upon each other. The skulls do not match Zora Magdaros. So,
Or at least it should be. The clues are all here.
but Zora's nowhere to be
Zora is
found.
nowhere to be found.
It was drawing in energy, storing it as it moved on. Was it trying to deliver it somewhere?
I don't like the way they phrased
I don't
that.
know.
He wasn't trying to do anything. He was just
But
living
I
his
know who
life.
might. The first Wyverians have lived here much longer than us. Seek them out.
First Wyverians, they still exist. They're like little pygmies that know
Look,
the secrets of life.
It's
And
raining life.
basically, Wyverians are, I suspect, a hybrid between First Wyverians and regular humans. But that's, of course, unknown. What is that?
If only I could live another 300 years.
I know, right?
Maybe that would be just long enough to see the end of this changing of the guard. Friends, you go finish this. I want to stay here a while longer. See what death has to give and life has to bring.
Well, I feel like this whole ecosystem, the whole, like she said, you know, the whole cycle, the whole, one gives, the other brings, etc., etc. It perfectly encapsulates everything Monster Hunter has always been about, and everything that, you know, simply the world as we know it has always been about. It truly is magnificent. But yeah, so obviously they present it here as the place where Zora Magdaros comes to die. But as I explained in a previous episode, when you actually map out this place and when you break it down, this place is actually two Dalamadors coiled upon each other. So that begs the question, did the Dalamador come to feed on the Zora Magdaros, and then two of them clashed together, creating this even bigger ecosystem? Or, you know, is the Zora Magdaros coming here, or was this ecosystem first created by the Dalamador, and thus the Elder Dragons now all come here? You know? I really wish they would address the Dalamador in the game so we could get a clear answer on that. Good work with your field reports on the Coral Highlands and Rotten Vale. If our Tracker and the Thirds Master both agree about the Rotten Vale, then we can safely assume that's the Elder Dragon's graveyard. So to speak, we should start focusing the Commission's efforts there. The question is where Zora Magdaros has gone, if it's not in the graveyard anymore. And the First Wyverians may be able to answer that question. I looked into it, and the closest sighting of the First Wyverians was in the ancient forest.
You can do this.
Head out there on an expedition and see if you can track them down. Because unfortunately, we're running out of time.
The first Wyverians.
But see, again, I think they're actually jumping to some dangerous conclusions about Zora Magdaros. Must admit, because if the Zora Magdaros is not in this so-called graveyard, then perhaps, which I of course know to be true, the Zora Magdaros is actually going somewhere else. And the Rotten Vale is not the Zora Magdaros' final resting place, but something else's final resting place, i.e. the Dalamador, as I have mentioned a million times already, because I really want them to just introduce that already, and put all the speculation to rest with some proof, so to speak. Let's add some of these for the sake of armor spheres, and then talk to this guy because we can. Let's see. Splendid, the 5th Fleet, just who I was looking for. At present, we go-getters are studying the Odogaron's behavior. I saw the 3 scholars preparing effluvium masks and muttering, and I quote, "Odogaron is so gosh darned cool."
Good luck.
Sure. The quest is called Man's Best Friend. Any assistance you could give would be most appreciated. Man's best friend, I suppose. So okay, we have a quest to go capture the Odogaron. Oh, and then this chick wants to talk as well. Was she always here? The Elder Melder. I feel like she was originally with the third, right? And now she's come over here, perhaps? That's one big-ass cauldron. Okay, nice and cutscene. Can we move on? Chop chop, come on. Hunter. Hunter, how have you been? As you can see, I decided to move to Astera. Yeah, okay, I was right. From now, I'll be conducting my research here. You'll come by and see me more often, won't you? My specialty is melding, a technique developed by the first Wyverians. It allows us to change one type of matter into another. If you have any items you're willing to part with, I'll turn them into something more useful, or I'm not the Elder Melder. So, what can I meld for you? So she mainly works with, oh, I guess she can literally just make items as well. She can make rare items and stuff you're missing for armors. You can see she makes plates and stuff out of, tickets and shit. But I'm not gonna worry about her too much, honestly. I never have, and meh, she's not that interesting. God, there's loads of exclamation marks. I'm gonna leave that for next episode, though. To finish off this episode, I will... I'm gonna ignore that as well. In the next episode, we can go over all of those. For right now, though, let us simply upgrade this here armor that we have. So, yes, we can, I think. Oh, no, it'll take us... God damn it, really? It'll take us 11 to... Oh, we can go to level 14 now. Interesting. Well, okay, if we can go to 14, how many does it take to get to... Okay, after level 11 is when it starts costing more. So let's just go with 5 for now on each of these body parts and go to level 11. That's a good... I feel like that's a good way of doing it. Because we were taking a little too much damage from that Odogaron for my liking. Must confess. I really must confess. Okay. And yeah, then that should leave us with still an okay amount of armor spheres as well. 5 of these. Realistically, I probably want to swap out the armors soon, but I feel like we can go through the entirety of low rank without worrying about it, so I'm not going to bother. Literally, that's my logic behind it. I cannot be fucked, so I'm not going to be fucked. That's all it comes down to. Although, real quick, out of sheer curiosity, what armors are provided by the Legiana and what's his face? Odogaron. Let's see. These aren't that good. This one's really good for guard and defense boost. They're both really good for the... Also, it just looks cool. Like, look at that. They're both really good for the lance, but I'm not worried about that. Airborne, defense boost, ice resistance, ice attack. Oh, defense boost comes from our charm, of course. Evade window and divine blessing. Alright, so divine blessing is really good. Oh, and then Legiana blessing. Good chance of increasing quest rewards. Actually, that's really, really broken. We might want this for that reason alone. But then... Evade window is kind of pointless, and divine blessing reduces damage taken by 15%. Predetermined chance to reduce the damage you take. Interesting. And then the Odogaron, quick sheath, speed sharp. It looks so cool. Look at that. Ugh. Constitution, critical eye. Critical eye's pretty good. Affinity plus 5%, yeah. Odogaron power. Adds a stun effect to draw attacks and slightly increases attack power. That's quite powerful as well. But I'm honestly really not bothered. Like, this one specifically, the Divine Blessing is interesting. Where do you get that from? So you get it from the head piece. So we could just make the headpiece, and then if we remove all the others, then we'd look like this. We'd look kind of stupid. But if we get the headpiece from this, and then the... Bleeding resistance, speed sharpening is pretty good, but meh. Critical eye we already have, but let's add it again. And then none of the others are really worthwhile. So we would have critical eye level 2 Divine Blessing, Pro Transporter, Stamina Surge, and Defense Boost, as opposed to... What do we have now? Let's see, we would have... Now we have Fire Resistance, Stamina Surge, Item Prolong. So we would lose Item Prolonger and Fire Resistance. Those are quite pointless. So I might actually want to make this, but you can see that takes a plate. So that's quite... That makes me not want to. Anyways, this episode is long enough as it is. So in the next episode, we'll probably just take on some optional quests, to be honest, and we'll take care of these exclamation marks as well. On that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Monster Hunter World. I hope you enjoyed seeing the hellhound himself, Odogaron. Definitely, probably even my actual favorite monster in this game, out of all of them. But yeah, on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll join us for the next one.